Would you guys believe that a 31-year-old man could RAPE a 13-year-old girl and gets a plea deal? He pleads out to where he doesn't face any jail time, even though he impregnated the 13-year-old. Stuff is weird. Let's get to it.
What's up? This is Method Man right here. Yes, I have a mask on because I care. Welcome to Jody's Corner.
Welcome to Jody's Corner. Can you believe that a 31-year-old man can impregnate a 13-year-old? And he pleads out to where he doesn't face any jail time. Neither can I, because that story was absolutely false. It's actually a woman. A 31-year-old woman faces no jail time after being impregnated by a 13-year-old boy. A 30-year-old woman admitted to having bump and grind with the 13-year-old and then getting pregnant with his child, serving no jail time. Here's a quote from one of the family members. "I feel like if she was a man and he was a little girl, it would have been different," says the mother of the victim. "They would be seeking more. I feel like because he's not a woman, they are not. They are having compassion for her." The Fountain Police Department in Colorado arrested Andrea Serrano in June of 2022 on felony charges of a SA on a child by in a position of trust, and SA on a child because I believe she was the teacher of the boy. Serrano allegedly admitted to the police that she had bump and grind with the teenager, who remains unidentified due to his age. And they detained her in El Paso County Criminal Justice Center while the case remains ongoing. Here is a picture of the woman. Let me go ahead and take this image off. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. There's her face right there. She looks like a cholita. She looks like she's been in and out of jail before herself. Those draw-on eyebrows are iconic. They look like wings. Shout out to her tattoos on her neck. What kind of teacher? For sure. But now Serrano may go free and face no jail time after agreeing to a plea deal with prosecutors who dropped the original charges for a lesser offense that does not require jail time. That's incredible. The deal reviewed by Bubba and Corrado would require Serrano to register as an offender, and she would face a requirement of 10 years to life on the list and supervised probation as well. The victim's family is looking at the next steps in the case, believing that his life has been changed by Serrano's actions. She says, "I feel like my son has been robbed of his childhood. Now that he's having to be a father, he's a victim, and he's going to live with that for the rest of his life." She had demanded an explanation as to why Serrano will face no jail time for her crime, and has revealed that the family will seek sole custody of Serrano's child, fathered by the victim. This is crazy. It is sad, but what is the biggest thing that jumps out to me is, do you now, you doubters, do you women, do you doubting men, do you now see the hypocrisy? Do you now see the unbalance? Do you now see that it's totally different from how women are treated versus men? If we're talking about being treated equally, this woman would be under the jail for what she did if she was treated equally, but she's not. Had this been a man and it had been a 13-year-old girl, he would have been buried under the jail. He would be facing 15 years to life. They'd be like, throw him, kill him, get him out of here. We don't want. He would have been dragged through the mud. But here we have it, when just simply reversing the genders, reversing the roles, to see that even when she admits it, the accountability isn't there. Because what? Because of the sex of her. She's a female, and she's skating by. Got a plea deal that has no jail time? That's insane. There is no place that I could think of any man anywhere in the world where he could do that to a girl and then skate off after impregnating her, being her teacher. This just shows you how it's not fair. The gender wars, the sex, it's not fair. It's not equal. And this person's trash. She needs to be in prison. But then, what are you going to do? the legal system of Colorado has determined that she good. She all right. We feel bad for her. Oh, she's a woman. Oh, it's different when a woman teacher abuses somebody. It's different than when a guy does it. But really, it's not. I really want to know how you guys feel after seeing this, because a lot of people really, there's a lot of women out there that feel like it's harder on them. It's harder to be a woman. Like if you look at statistics, it's really not. If I had a choice, I'd probably be a woman, man. I could be unaccountable for my actions, have sex with whoever I want, pick and choose the hottest guy. Dang! And then when I ever decide to become a teacher and freaking fondle one of my students and get pregnant by them, I don't even have to go to jail. Must be nice. Put in the comment section what you guys think. I'm Jody Joe and I'm out. Deuces.